This is where it all began, the Fertile Crescent, the cradle of civilization. For the first 190,000 years or so of human existence, we roved about in small hunter-gatherer bands, eking out a subsistence living day by day, constantly in fear of predators and of the other humans, but about 10,000 years ago, in the Mesopotamian area between the Tigris and Euphrates rivers in what is now Iraq, some people decided to stay put. It is impossible to overstate the importance of that decision. It was in the Fertile Crescent that agriculture began, the villages and cities grow. Then humans flourished. Archaeologists came up with the idea that people lived in central Mexico at least 26,500 years ago, who lived in the oldest ruins that were found in the Central and South America. What ancient culture found a way to make geopolymers at the top of the Andes? Who made the huge drawings at Nazca? What were they really meant to do? There was a civilization that ended 30,000 years ago. Who were the first people to settle in America? Who were the first people? Not long ago, people thought that the Clovis culture, the North American Indians, was the first American culture. Also, people were thought to have come to this land as early as 14,000 years ago. Archaeology is once again wrong. People from Central and South America were the first people to build Americas at least 15,000 to 20,000 years before we thought. These people came by the sea from Siberia, and which is now Indonesia. The Aztecs, Mayas, and Incas would have come much later. It takes centuries, maybe even millennials, for people to cross the Beringia and arrive in the middle of Mexico, and so on. The idea that current civilizations encountered phenomena beyond their understanding can inspire modern investigations into the possibility of extraterrestrial life, inviting a link between past and present. NASA confirms largest comet ever seen is heading towards Earth. Is the sky you may see galactic of Orion mentioned in the Bible, and the beauty of winter nights in the Pleiades, or Seven Sisters open star cluster. Its average distance to Earth is 444 light years, and its brightest stars are Alcyon, Atlas, Electra, Maya, Merope, Taygeta, Pleione, and Selene. In 5 million years, all human beings will have become extinct or evolved into other beings. None of our artifacts will have survived On Earth, the continents will have become unrecognizably altered or destroyed, and the evolution of the sun will have burned the earth to a crisp or reduced it to a whirl of atoms. For far from home, untouched by these remote events, the voyagers, bearing the memories of a world that is no more, will fly on. See pale blue dot, our home in space. Is not what your house looks like, but how you love the people within its walls is very important. And its height, the Roman Empire was a 3,000-mile wide territorium that included parts of more than 40 different current nations and ruled over 50 million people. If you say it lasted until the defeat of the last Roman emperor at Constantinople in 1453, then it endured for 2,206 years. Happiness is not finding success by a certain time, but finding something you love so much, time itself seems to disappear. Happiness is not having the best of everything, but ability to make the best of anything. This is the vision of the human future in space. Happiness is knowing you did what you could with what you were given. Nowadays, people don't defend what is right. They defend what they like and benefit from. Someone said, before you heal someone, ask him if he's willing to give up the things that made him sick, and so on. You have to die a few times before you can really live. But in the technological era, we are hiring experienced professionals in finance. Are we alone? Intelligent aliens may be rare, new studies suggest. The fact that we don't see anything out there means that if they did exist, they vanished long ago, and their signatures have decades away. Alice in Wonderland. It's no use going back to yesterday because I was a different person then. So, in my opinion, you don't give up. The truth is not for all men, but only for those who seek it. What is life? Dostoevsky said, this is hell. Socrates, this is a test. Aristotle, this is mind. It's mind. Nietzsche, this is power. Will of power. Freud, it is death. Marcus, that's the idea. Picasso, this is art. Gandhi, this is love. Schopenhauer, this is suffering. Bertrand Russell, it's competition. Steve Jobs, its face. Einstein, this is knowledge. Stephen Hawking, this, that is the hope. Franz Kafka, these are the beginnings. What is life for you? Courage, in my opinion. My time is running out, and still I have not sung the true song, the great song. I admit that I seem to have lost my courage. We've forgotten first courage in our civilizations. But I still read the Bible, the book of longing, and so on. So, Lord of my life, lead me in the middle of the night, wondering how to be beautiful. Lean me at this table and open my time, wondering how to be beautiful anew. Courage and man's influence on modernism. His explanation of alienation, absurdity, and the complexities of the human psyche places him alongside other prominent modernist figures like Franz Kafka, James Joyce, Virginia Woolf, and Thomas Eliot. Why do old men wake so early? Is it to have one longer day? I may not be as strong as I think, but I know many tricks and I have resolution. No one should be alone in the old age, he thought. See The Old Man and the Sea by Ernest Hemingway. There are things I can't share with friends, things I see happening to others and to me, so I wait for events to unfold. Sometimes I see disaster approaching someone, yet fail to intervene, and I learned to be enough for myself, to be independent. So rise, hero, trust your voice, for it will guide you through every trial and triumph. Your journey begins within. Follow your heart and answer the call. Step forward and embark on the path you've meant to take. Long ago, far beyond the edges of recorded time, before Egypt raised its pyramids or Sumer its ziggurats, there existed an ancient civilization, see Göbekli in Turkey, a people whose history is now veiled in shadows, scattered fragments of a forgotten truth. We think too much and fear too little. Modern machinery of war, we need humanity. Modern cleverness, we need kindness and gentleness. So, my Lord, lean me in this table and open my time in the middle of the night, wondering how to be beautiful anew.